This is Jarrod Horak, and in this video I'm going to analyze the Starlet Stakes on Saturday, December 6th, and it goes as the 8th race at Los Alamitos Race Course. This is a Grade 2 event with a $200,000 purse for 2-year-old fillies, a mile and a 16th on the main track, and the scheduled post time is 7:02 p.m. Eastern Time. This is a Kentucky Oaks 2026 points race. I cover all of the Oaks points races on my channel each year. And through the first 7 Oaks points races, my top choices have 3 wins, 3 runner-up finishes, and a show finish. This is my second Oaks points race video this week. I did the Demoiselle Stakes at Aqueduct earlier this week. You can watch that video on my channel. And for my Road to the Kentucky Derby video series, I did the Remsen Stakes, and that's at Aqueduct on Saturday, December 6th, and you can watch that one on my channel as well. The past performances in this video are provided by todaysracingdigest.com. And if you need past performances for Los Alamitos Race Course for Saturday, December 6th, you can find those at todaysracingdigest.com, and I will include a link in the video description below. And now we're going to meet the field, and then I'm going to give out my contenders from last to first. And trainer Bob Baffert has settled the winner of the Starlet Stakes 11 times, including winners the last 8 years from 2017 to 2024. And Juan Hernandez was aboard 3 of his recent winners. And he has 3 horses this year, beginning with number 1, Himika, 5-2 morning line. But Juan Hernandez isn't riding this one. He did ride this one last time when she was second in the Desi Arnaz Stakes. He rides a different Bob Baffert filly in this event. Tyler Bays will ride this one, and she'll probably be forwardly placed from the inside post. Number 2 is Cashed for trainer Doug O'Neill. One of 2 runners for O'Neill in this event. She's removing blinkers. She's stretching out in distance. This is a California-bred filly, and last time out in the Golden State Juvenile Fillies, a stakes race at Del Mar at 7 furlongs on October 31st. She ended up finishing second after setting the pace, and she should be forwardly placed in here under Tiago Pereira. Number 3 is Consequent, the second Bob Baffert trainee. This is a daughter of Into Mischief. Uncle Mo is the dam sire. Kazushi Kimura is going to ride this one. Juan Hernandez did ride her in her debut. She was the favorite, and she won that 1-mile race around 2 turns at Del Mar on November 14th from off the pace. Number 4 in here is Cosmic Heat, the second Doug O'Neill trainee. This is a daughter of Maxfield, and Quality Road is the dam sire. And she raced 2 times for trainer Peter Urton. She won her debut from off the pace. And then the Desi Arnaz Stakes last time out, Himika was second. This filly rallied to finish third, more than 4 lengths behind Himika. So she'll try to get involved late as she stretches out in distance. Her first start for trainer Doug O'Neill, and Armando Ayuso will ride her for the first time. Number 5 is Jewlz for trainer Peter Miller, and this looks like the outsider in here. She is definitely stepping up in class because she graduated last time out in a maiden claiming $32,000 event, 1 mile at Del Mar on November 22nd, and she was right up on the pace, and she held on by a nose, and it was more than 10 lengths back to the show finisher. She'll probably try to get forward in this event, but she's going to have to run faster against tougher company. Number 6 is Nimah, rounding out the field, the 6-5 favorite for trainer Bob Baffert, a $550,000 daughter of gun runner, and AP Indy is the dam sire. She's bred to handle a route of ground, and Juan Hernandez ends up on this Bob Baffert trainee, and this horse went wire to wire in the debut under Hernandez at 6.5 furlongs at Del Mar on November 23rd. And she was the heavy favorite that day, less than even money. And it was 10 lengths back to the show finisher. So Nimah will try to handle a route of ground from the outside post in here. And now I'm going to give out my contenders from last to first. And the horse that I picked to finish 6th is the 5 Jewlz. And for Jewlz, as I said, the class is the big question here because she did break her maiden last time out, maiden claiming 32. And that day she did earn an improved Today's Racing Digest final time rating of a 104 with a 117 pace rating. So the pace was very controlled, and she was up on the pace, and she just did win that event. And now she's going to step way up in class for Peter Miller. And I don't know that she's going to be able to handle this class hike. They're going to probably want her to be forwardly placed, but she's going to have to run faster in the early going to hang with some of these better horses that have some better pace ratings. And then also stepping up in class, this is a big question mark. So she does look like the outsider in this 6-pack. The horse that I picked to finish 5th is the 2 Cashed. And for this one, She does have improving Today's Racing Digest final time ratings. She got a 107 final time rating in her California bred maiden special weight victory at 6 furlongs at Santa Anita on September 27th. And then last time she was second. That wasn't a bad effort against State Bred Stakes Company. She got a 110 final time rating there. And she'll probably be up on the pace. She got a good pace rating last time at 161. So she did set a legitimate pace there, but she was no match for the winner. And now she's going to stretch out and face better company. And other horses have speed in here, like Himika. That one should be forwardly placed as well. Jewlz and then Nimah. I think so. All of those horses will be forwardly placed in this event. And I don't know that Cash is going to be able to outlast those horses, but she will be prominent from the opening bell. The horse that I picked to finish fourth is the one, Himika. And she is one that could end up getting the job done if she can handle the extra distance of this race. And I'm skeptical about that. She's already run 6 times this year. So this is her 7th start as a 2-year-old. And her 3 wins were at 5 furlongs and then 6 furlongs in her second start. And she won those races by a combined more than 10 lengths. So she dominated those 2 races earlier in her career and at Santa Anita and then at Del Mar. And then at 7 furlongs in the Del Mar debutante, she weakened that day to finish 4th, beaten 9 lengths. So when they were stretching her out from 5 to 6 to then to 7, she stubbed her toe. Then they tried her at a mile and a 16th, and she was beaten 18 lengths. That was the grade 2 oak leaf there. So she was just not able to handle 7 furlongs or a mile and a 16th in those races. But then they regrouped. They cut her back to 6 furlongs, and she won a stakes race by 4 lengths. And then last time, 7 furlongs, she was second in a stakes race there, a close second, a decent enough effort, and she was clearly second best. So now they're going to stretch her back out in distance here. From a class standpoint, she fits. Tyler Bass is going to ride her for the first time. And her final time rating pattern, she had a 108 and then a 129. And then I said she really dropped off, getting a 98 and then an 80. And then she rebounded with a 126 and then a 122. So she is fast enough on numbers. I'm just not sure that she has much more improvement now. And if she's going to improve around 2 turns, that's a question mark as well. The horse that I picked to finish third is the 4 Cosmic Heat. And I just think with the pace being honest, this filly looking like she can handle some longer distances, but we won't know that until she does run 2 turns. But just based on her running style and the way that she ran well in those first 2 starts, a maiden optional claiming win, getting a 105 final time rating at 6.5 furlongs, and then at 7 furlongs last time, finishing third. Himika was second, and she did get a 110 final time rating. So I think stretching out, she's going to like the distance more than Himika, but we just don't know where she fits from a class standpoint, and we'll find out in this event. I think that she can hit the board. A win could be a little bit of a stretch, though. The horse that I pick to finish second in here is the 3 Consequent, and I like that she's already been around 2 turns. That 1-mile victory in her debut was a professional effort. She's a daughter of Into Mischief with Uncle Mo the Dam Sire. Decent enough pedigree here. And this is a Juddmonte filly. And for her, post 8 in a 9-horse field, she was able to rally to win her debut, getting a 105 final time rating. So there's definitely a room to improve for this Bob Baffert trainee. She has more upside than Himika, and we'll see how good she is. But Juan Hernandez decided not to ride her back, so Kazushi Kimura will ride here. And I'm going to go with the favorite in here, the 6, Nimah. I think she has a lot of upside. I like the pedigree, gun runner, APND, bred to handle a route of ground. And on November 23rd, she was solid. She was the favorite, and she ran to those odds. Now, 4 horses were mixing it up early, and she was the inside of those 4 horses. And then she was able to put away 2 of the speed horses, but then Miss Watermelon from the outside post, the second betting choice at 5-2, came after her, and it was just those 2, but Nimah dug in, and she won by a length and 3/4, and then Miss Watermelon was 10 lengths clear of the rest of the field. So the top 2 really ran well there, and Nimah really dug in. She turned away some early challenges and then turned away that stretch challenge from Miss Watermelon as well. And that one was coming after Nimah around the turn and into the stretch, but she just wouldn't let that filly get to her. Good, solid effort in her debut, getting a 108 final time rating there, 131 pace rating. So she got a quality pace rating, decent enough final time rating. There's plenty of room for her to develop. and she's bred to handle the distance. Outside post with early pressing speed, and Juan Hernandez decided to choose this filly over the other two Bob Baffert runners, and I think that Nimah can get the job done in this event as the favorite. Not a flashy pick, but Nimah does look like the most likely winner if she does handle added ground and moves up and runs a little bit faster second time out. And if you're interested in my full card analysis, I'm covering a full card for Saturday, December 6th at Aqueduct. And that's Cigar Mile Day, multiple stakes races, including the Demoiselle, the Remsen, the Cigar Mile, and some other stakes races as well on that 11 race program. Plus, I cover bonus stakes races from around the country as well. You can get that full card at todaysracingdigest.com, on my handicappers page at that website, or at my personal website, therunawayhorse.com, on my shop page. I'm covering some other full cards coming up this month, December 13th and 20th. Both of those days are Saturdays, and I'm covering full cards at Gulfstream Park for those 2 days. And then I'm going to jump over to Santa Anita when they start their winter meet on December 26th. Full cards at Santa Anita each day for their winter meet beginning on December 26th. But don't forget to like, comment, and share these videos if you like them. Subscribe to my channel as well. It's free to subscribe. And until I see you next time, good luck at the races.